Your top three rookie fantasy performers from last season. Third-round pick Keenan Allen. Giovanni Bernard was number 2. And the most productive fantasy rookie of 2013, Eddie Lacy. Hi, everybody. I'm Ray Crawford. As we get set to approach a new season, rookies are in camp as their NFL rookie seasons are about to begin. So who should you grab for your fantasy team this year? Here to tell us is Bobby McMann from RotoExperts.com. And Bobby, who are your top 5 rookies for 2014?
Hey, Ray, starting at number 5, we got a boomer bust selection in Kelvin Benjamin. Massive target for Cam Newton, 6'5", 240 pounds. Would not shock me if he caught 8 to 10 touchdowns this year as a red zone threat. Devonta Freeman from the Falcons, number 4 selection here. Steven Jackson, obviously already banged up, old and injury prone. As he heads into the 2014 season, we could see Freeman pick up some work. So I love his upside as a handcuff to Steven Jackson and potentially more than that. Number 3, Mike Evans, a massive target again for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He'll like lining up alongside Vincent Jackson. Should reap the benefits of single coverage, a nice downfield threat. We could be looking at 700 to 800 yards and 6 to 8 touchdowns from Evans. Number 2, Sammy Watkins of the Buffalo Bills. They went up and got this kid. They love what he could do with the ball in his hands, and so do I. 60 receptions we could be looking at, 700, 800 yards, even more than that, and 5 to 6 touchdowns from Sammy Watkins. That leaves the number 1 spot for Bishop Sankey for the Titans. Sean Green and Dexter McCluster, not a real threat to his workload. He should get at least 200 touches, will be involved in the passing game. He's a running back 3 with the potential to be a running back 2 if everything breaks right for Sankey as a rookie.
All right, Bobby, Browns fans aren't going to be too happy with your top 5 there. No Johnny Manziel, so what kind of season do you expect from him?
Yeah, Manziel's close to the top 5 because Manziel is going to be fantasy relevant right off the bat because of his legs. Even if he doesn't start right away, it looks like Brian Hoyer might take that job, but it would not surprise me if Manziel is in there after the first month, and really his value is going to be tied to his rushing ability. We could project at least 500-600 yards on the ground for Manziel and a handful of touches, so that's going to be just the cherry on top of what he could do in the passing game. And it looks like he could be drafted as your backup quarterback this year for fantasy purposes, but end up down the stretch maybe even starting for you and winning you some games.
I mentioned Keenan Allen was the 3rd best rookie in fantasy football last year. He was the 8th receiver taken in the draft. So who's a sleeper we should watch for this year?
Yeah, one sleeper I really like is Cody Latimer. He lands with the Denver Broncos. He's going to be the heir apparent to Eric Decker. He's got great hands. If any of the receiving options in front of him go down, he is an immediate fantasy contributor and should be on fantasy owners' radars right now in the last few rounds just to stash him away.
All right, Bobby, thanks very much for the insight and taking some time with us.
Thanks, Ray. Appreciate it.
Speaking of players in big numbers, Ole Miss fans hope this is the year the star-studded recruits of Laquan Treadwell and Robert Kimdichie can pull them from the cellar in the SEC West. What do we expect from Hugh Freeze and the Rebels? Check out the official Ole Miss preview on CampusInsiders.com.